Hey folks, Pastor Jordan here, bringing you this week's sermon preview from here at the grounds of West Glenville Reformed Church. It is an absolutely beautiful day. I hope you have an opportunity to get outside and enjoy some of this weather, because it sounds like the stormy weather's coming back for a little bit. So we'll be keeping a watch on the weather for Sunday. As of right now, we're going to try to be outdoors for worship on Sunday morning, but we'll have to wait and see what the weather does overnight on Saturday and into Sunday morning. If the ground gets too wet, we really don't like to have outdoor worship, because then everybody's feet get wet and all the cables and stuff get all wet for the camera and things like that. So if it's real wet or if there's a threat of storms, we'll be inside, but I'll let you know. Right now, plan on being outside for worship on Sunday here, right around the gazebo, this beautiful spot. We're blessed to have this space, and so we look forward to worshiping with you here on Sunday if the weather holds and we can do it. Just a couple of announcements, and then I'll share with you what we'll be looking at this week for our sermon. First, I wanted to let you know that tonight, if you're watching this on the day that it comes out, which is Wednesday, tonight at 6:30, there's the Faith, Fire, and Fellowship event, which is happening. It's the second installment of the 6 times that they'll be gathering, and right down behind the church, near the pavilion, there's our beautiful little fire pit there. You can come out and hang out with Sharon and her time of fellowship, of just sort of easy discussion about some Bible study stuff, but just having some fellowship around a campfire too. So come on out for that. That's tonight starting at 6:30, and it's every Wednesday for the next 5 Wednesdays, today included, and then going out from there. Then also next week on Wednesday is the last day of registration for VBS. If you know anybody that's got a kid that would be looking forward to a VBS program the last week of July, they can sign up for that. Also, any adult volunteer help is always welcome, even if you can only do 1, 2, 3 days that week. It's the last week in July in the mornings. Just talk to Linda or check out our church website if you want to find out how to register for VBS. Once again, the registration closes a week from today, so make sure you get signed up for that if you haven't already. And then lastly, we're looking for more help for our community meal team. We're switching the program up a little bit to be the second Thursday of every month beginning in September, starting at 6:30 in the evening, in an attempt to involve more folks from our community. So families and folks that need a night off from cooking, or just want some fellowship, or maybe need a little help making ends meet that week, whatever it might be. We welcome anybody to come. So we need help to make those meals happen. So if you'd like to be a part of that community meal team, just talk to Becky or Deb, and they will get you the information you need to sign up and help in the kitchen, or service, or getting food ready ahead of time, whatever it might be. We need help to make those meals work, and you can do that as well. For this Sunday's sermon, we're finishing up our series on 2 Peter. We're going to be in the 3rd chapter. And we're going to hear Peter's closing words in this letter, where he reminds people that there are different interpretations of the timeline of how God works. And so I wonder if that's something that you've thought about in your own life as well, about the timeline maybe of the second coming of Jesus Christ, but maybe also the timeline of the way that God works in your life. And what does it mean? And where are we trying to go with all of this? There's this interesting little piece that's left out of our scripture for the week. It's kind of skips over it, but we're going to touch base on that part before we hear the closing words. And we're going to see sort of the root of what it is that Peter is trying to get to with this time in between now and what is to come. What is this space that we're trying to get into as ourselves individually, but also as a community? And how does that relate to our lives and the experience of God working in our lives? So that's what we're going to look at on Sunday. We hope that you can come and join us for worship, whether we're indoors or out. Just keep an eye on your email for that. If you don't get emails from us, reach out to us somehow, and we will make sure you get on our email list. I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. If you can't be with us, just come right back to this YouTube channel Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we were happy to welcome you in that way as well. I hope you have a blessed day. Get outside and enjoy some of this beautiful weather, and we will talk to you soon. God bless.